Hello, world. Hope you all had a great evening. Hope your sleep was restful. I hope you woke up with joy in your heart, happiness in your soul. Bring it forth, allowing people to see your light. I watched a video a moment ago about a young Mexican American who was saying thank you to those, and he was being sarcastic. Mexicans waving the flag in a country that they don't want to live in, waving a flag that has done nothing for them, burning a flag that has housed them, accepted them, and has done everything for them, protected them. I don't want to get too deep into that. What I want to talk about today is living in a world of ignorance. I pulled something up that I think is very relevant to today, to this world. A world of ignorance refers to a state where a lack of knowledge, understanding, or education is pervasive, impacting individuals, communities, and societies as a world and as a whole. This lack of knowledge can manifest in various forms, including misunderstanding, biases, and general inability to engage with complex information. We'll start with lack of knowledge and understanding. Ignorance can stem from a lack of access to information, insufficient education, or a deliberate rejection of facts. Sometimes I believe in my heart that these people doing the things that they are doing have been paid. Why else, besides greed, would anyone do such things in a country with a people who have accepted you? The impact on individuals. Ignorance can limit an individual's ability to make informed decisions, participate fully in society, and understand the world around them. Make informed decisions. Doing things against people and causing hurt, harm, destruction, causing many different evil things upon people that have accepted you into their homes, into their lives. I'm not just talking about Latinos. I'm talking about all of us, each and every one of us. So if we want to go a little bit deeper, we can. And talk about the people who put them up to this because they didn't do it on their own. If they felt repressed, they would have done this a long time ago. If they felt a need to riot, to destroy, to do these things that are happening right now, then they would have done it. Why would someone want to do it for free? Think about that for a minute. The people that are paying for this, the people that are harming those in the streets, listen to your heart. Listen to the spirit that's talking to you, telling you that this is not right. You're impacting the communities that you live in. You're impacting your own society, your own people. I don't understand. I don't understand. Strategic ignorance. In some cases, ignorance is deliberately fostered by those in power to maintain control, to avoid accountability. What's going on right now is exactly that. The powers to be wanting to maintain control. They're losing control, so they're going to cause all kinds of chaos. They do not want the light shined upon them because other people are finding out. The public is finding out who and the what and the why. They're greedy. They know that their power is being taken away from them, and they're scared. They're scared. Global ignorance. The concept of global ignorance highlights the lack of knowledge about other cultures, geography, global issues, which can lead to misunderstandings and biases. I don't think that's what's going on right now. I really don't. Like I said, I believe it's coming from the powers to be, or the wannabes. Overcoming ignorance. Educate yourself. Use your critical thinking and your willingness to engage with diverse perspectives are crucial for overcoming ignorance. Engage with diverse perspectives and they're crucial for overcoming ignorance. And it's your willingness to engage. Educate yourself. Use your critical thinking. We all have it. Use it. Ignorance is many, many different things. Like it was said, ignorance, lack of education, ignorance and lack of upbringing in the proper ways of race, creed, color, religion, blah, blah. It goes back to having an upbringing of family. If we didn't have that closeness with our family, and we didn't have a mom and a dad in our upbringing, it's important to have both because you get both sides of the spectrum. You get the nurturing of your mom, and you get the guidance from your dad. At least that's how I was brought up. Sometimes we are not as lucky as others to have both mom and dad. And it's hard to understand some things. It's hard to understand the whys. But don't allow ignorance. Don't allow the bad things that come from ignorance to take over your life. It causes hurt. I understand that we hurt. Don't cause others to hurt. If you're hurting, seek help. Not from man, from God. The way this world is right now is because of greed, because of people wanting to keep their power, because of people that just don't care. They just don't care. Because if they did, none of this would be happening. They tell you they care. They don't care. Greed is a bad thing. Well, they say money is the root to all evil. Now, it's the ignorance of knowing what to do with the money. The mega rich people are afraid of losing their stature. Ignorance starts there. Instead of having a heart filled with joy and accepting the way things are, live your life of goodness. Live your life with joy. Live your life with happiness. Everything else is meaningless. Everything else, it doesn't mean anything. We're going to have times in our life that are not going to be the most happy times. There's things that are going to happen. If you're educated in a way, I don't mean school, I mean you educating yourself. In other words, your mind being put in a place of happiness. Your mind, your soul being put in a place where you don't allow all the other issues of the world to create ignorance in your life. Ignorance is multifaceted. It causes so much evil. There's no need. We are all made from one God. We are all the same on the inside. Our exterior appearances are the only thing that we allow to divide us. Who cares what color you are? I don't care where you're from. In fact, I'm joyous that you come from someplace else. I'm joyous in the regards of your family being different than me. And I'm glad I'm different from you because it gives us a good conversation to talk about and educate ourselves of each other's cultures. Ignorance has no part in our lives. I just love that video. I should have wrote down his name so you guys could look at this video. It's all over. It's all over. I'm sure that you all have seen it. Those of you that are in the streets right now causing all these problems, watch this man's video. You will get chills. You will question yourself. Why am I being so ignorant? Why? When all I'm doing is making my kind look like a bunch of hoodlums, look like a bunch of uneducated people, destroying the property of the people. It's not police property. It's not the government's property. It's the property of the people. We paid for it. You paid for it. If you're a taxpayer, you paid for it. Why are you destroying these things? Because you're getting paid? Well, guess what? You're going to get found out. And then what? You go to jail for what? Over ignorance, over greed? The powers to be are not going to jail. You are. Because the powers to be can hide and blame others for their ignorance. Oh, claim ignorance. I didn't know anything about it. Are you willing to go to jail the rest of your life, to be locked up behind bars? No more freedom. Now the taxpayers got to pay for you while you're in there, for your food, your clothing, your health care. You claim that you are individuals. You claim that you take care of yourself, but you're not taking care of your families. You're making your families look bad. Ignorance is something that is rampant. We need to stop the madness. We can do this. We can make a difference. We can make a change. By starting with ourselves, by doing the things you know that are right. You don't have to be a college educated person, a professor of political science, what does that mean? What does that mean? They're ignorant too, because they don't know about the real world, because they believe in all the malarkey that they're taught. Look, I went to school. I went to college. I got a degree because I was told I needed it. Not that I really wanted it, because I thought, and I know for a fact, I'm ready for anything, because I do not allow ignorance to overtake me, to overwhelm me. Sometimes you go along with what's going on, what people tell you. That's ignorance, because you're not confident in yourself, in your capabilities of doing great things. Take this time to alleviate, to destroy, to erase, to delete, however you want to say it, ignorance in your life. Start with you. Lead by example. Let people see your light. Allow it to shine bright. Don't take things so literal. Investigate the situation. See where this is coming from. They want to divide and conquer. This is how they do it. The only way to do this is together. We don't need the government. Look what's going on. Violence begets violence. Now you blame the police. They're doing their jobs to protect. Now you blame President Trump. He's doing what he said he was going to do. He was going to protect the American people. That's what he's doing. Does he have an ulterior motive? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I cannot judge. I can only teach all of us, especially myself, what I know to be fact, what I know to be good, what I know, and what I care about is my family, my friends. Putting God first, family, then country. I will protect my friends. I will protect my family. I will do whatever I need to do for them. I will protect myself as well. This is all that President Trump is doing. He made a promise. He's keeping it. Why do we allow ignorance to do these things to each other? They're happy. They sit behind their desks. They watch their TVs. They watch whatever they watch, the feeds they watch, and they see all of this as saying, yeah, isn't this great? While they live in these mansions and you live in the inner cities and you can't get out of them because of ignorance. Stop the madness, man. Once again, imagine if we were all living in peace and harmony. Imagine all the people in the world today living in harmony, peace, joy, tranquility. Nobody would be hungry. There'd be disagreements, but no wars. Because there will be no more ignorance. Ignorance starts wars. Ignorance starts battles. Ignorance is part of hate. Learn more. Educate yourself. Bring your education and what you learn to the world. Let people know this is craziness. Find that video, watch it, learn from it, educate yourself from it. Once again, I love y'all. I'm here for you if you need me. I will always be here for you. Those of you that know me know this of me. Once again, I love y'all. Take care. Don't allow ignorance into your life. Keep it away from your family. Peace.